AD has approved KC1400 Collective. Everybody want to hear me say that? This is what it's all about. They're around. They are supporting. The money is going directly to our student athletes. They're signing deals. They have contracts. Let's do it. I mean, without this collective, we won't be successful. We won't be able to sustain our student athletes. I mean, 1400 Collective have done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of our athletes here. You know, if you saw them sign a lot of our athletes, but we got to do our part. So I know after today, we're going to click that 1400 Collective. We're going to give one of those tiers, and we're going to make sure that we give to this collective so we can continue to give to our student athletes and support them and give them what I need. And I want to thank you all, Ken, TD, D-Core C,
T-Dub.
Yeah, T-Dub, everyone that created and helped create it. I know I'm missing some names.
Jackson State has a collective full throttle. They have a collective full throttle. And I mean, like, so they, you know, we won the national championship in 2023, and we were slowly but surely trying to get our collective going. Jackson State won it this past year. Their collective is full throttle. Like, it is full throttle. They don't want to lose. They don't want to lose anybody.
We are trying to build a program for the next 10 to 12 years. It's not something that's overnight. We understand that the NIL and collective stuff has its role, it plays in it, but we are on the forefront of FCS football and attacking the NIL, attacking the collective. We got a very nice payroll at Jackson State, believe it or not. And I mean, our fan support, and we need more support. But we know that that payroll is attached to championships. You know what I mean? So we're not out here trying to recruit kids based on money, but we also want them kids to know if you come to Jackson State and you end up benefiting from the collective, benefiting from an NIL deal, we expect a championship out of you.
On the field, we bring the energy. Ready to go!
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen. They said one story, my brand tells another. This is Jackson State. This is family. This is the KC1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
Be the team behind the team.
Support our NIL collective. Get signed up today.
Visit www.KC1400collective.com. Be our love. Go Tigers.
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Happy to be back on tonight. Come to you guys. We're going to give you guys 2 shows a week until after Christmas, man. After the new year. Hopefully everybody doing fine, though. Do me a favor as you come in. Hit that like button, share button, subscribe button. This is kind of going to be our wrap-up of the HBCU football season. Shout out to D-Core C. Did a pretty dope article kind of highlighting some of the things that kind of where do we go from here now, right? It's Jack State football, right? And as we get ready to transition into the other sports, we get ready to transition into basketball. As we know, basketball's already started, of course, but I know this week they got the Chris Paul Classic going on in Atlanta, Georgia, where I just come from, and had a good time. We're going to touch on all that stuff tonight, and that's TD right there. Hey, what's going on, brother? Hopefully you're doing well. Happy to hop on. Happy for you to join us, brother. Good to see you, man.
Good evening, man. I'm good. I know you rocking tight tonight, man. I just figured I'll join you for a minute. Tiger Nation, how y'all doing?
Yeah, it's business as usual, man. We'll continue to. Yeah, we're gonna still have our Monday, Wednesday show. I mean, we'll make it. We'll make use of it. The show don't stop because it's not a football show, sports show. So we all know once football season roll around, it kind of slows down a little bit. But we got some pretty awesome guests that's planning on coming up. As of just right now, we're giving ourselves a break. It was good to just have some days off, man. We spent a grind.
Sure.
A grind, man. Look forward to the weekends and not have to travel, man. I took my last trip of the year, so I'm gonna sit my behind down, and I'm gonna be sitting stationary for a minute and just get back locked in, man. I got some things I don't never really do New Year's resolutions for whatever reason. I'm gonna kind of take advantage of January 1 as kind of a reset for some things, so I'll do that. But other than that, man, it's back talking about Jackson State sports, man. We had a game this weekend in the HBCU atmosphere, the Celebration Bowl. Hell of a game, man. I watched it. I said I wasn't gonna watch it. I was like, oh, why wouldn't I watch it? You know what I'm saying? I was in a perfect position to watch it, so I said, shit, I'm gonna watch it. It wound up being a really good game too.
It
was a really
Did
good
you
game.
go in?
I was never going. I wasn't going. I watched it on TV. I wasn't going. They gave me a free ticket. I ain't going. I ain't that committed to it. I don't mind watching on TV, but
I thought since you was in close proximity, you probably would.
No, I actually flew out while the game was. I was pretty much getting ready to shut it down. No, I didn't. I just nah, bro. I didn't go. I was getting ready to skedaddle from over there, bro, and just try to make my rounds to Dallas and Austin. But I enjoyed myself there, man. I just it was a good time, bro. It was a good time. Really good time. How about you, bro?
Man, been going a lot, man. Still holiday season, you know. I'm in a play at church, and we got a lot of music and stuff.
Who you playing? Who you playing, bro? Tyler Perry play?
Yeah, on the broke man level, on the broke man schedule, but it's still.
What's your role, man? If you
but it's still representing our Savior Jesus Christ, man. I'm basically, I'm basically Brandon Joseph, you know what I'm saying? Basically making fun, of him being a father of a kid, being that he never
immaculate conception.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you just kind of like
was not Mary's egg and was not Joseph's seed.
Yeah. I try to bring some, there's a bunch of guys around giving them a hard time. I try to bring some sense to it, but I also got, my punch. I also throw my little punch in there too.
The golden fish vendor.
What is that? What are you talking about?
TD was definitely around when he meant to turn 5 fish into he fed the multitude.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that is funny.
Fishing 5 loaves, bro. Yeah, he turned it.
But
So he was that was the origin of the fish consumption, man.
Hey, man, I'm telling you.
Oh, that's funny.
But it definitely is going to be, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday evening at 7. Definitely going to be a great production, man.
Hey, well, if you make it on Wednesday, you gotta tell us about it. If not, we'll catch you the next time.
Yeah, for sure, man. It definitely looking for a good time, man.
Yeah, man. That's good stuff, man. Man, listen, y'all, we got an action-packed show. Got a lot still to talk about. TD had the fish basket. Damn.
Man, what's wrong with these?
At the time, where we kind of jumping the gun by like 30 years ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? We you know, this is kind of the play takes place some 30 years prior to the fish moment. You know what I'm saying? We fed the multitudes. At this point,
hey, you know what? That might be the reason I like that fish, man.
I hear you, man. You know, it's so many ways to go with that. I will leave that alone, though. I will leave that alone. But nah, man. We're gonna have a good show, man. We'll talk about what we can talk about, and then we'll get out your way. Listen, we are on the road 9,000 subscribers, man. We appreciate all of the support. Continue to subscribe to the channel wherever you watch the content, whether it be Facebook or X. Head over to YouTube. KC1400 Media, click that subscribe button. Make sure you follow us also on all forms of social media. Look, man, we're going to ramp that thing back up. We went hard, man. We went hard at it. So we kind of taking a break, you know, but it ain't. The work must go on. We turn our attention towards fundraising, NIL, as we get ready to gear up for another year of amazing support for our dear old college home, man. But we appreciate you guys for supporting us. Shout out to all of our channel members and channel sponsors, you know, Automasters. Shout out to Brother Poe and Brother Miles for their support. Give them a shout if you're in market for a pretty cool used vehicle, 601-927-7794. They can find what you're looking for, right? Next up, you got Cannon Nissan of Jackson. Shout out to Will and his team over there up on the hill. We appreciate him for all the support that he provides, KC1400. Last but not least, Cannon Toyota of Vicksburg, man. Sold a vehicle recently. Someone needed a vehicle and was able to get that out the way. You know, we these partnerships are lucrative, man. These partnerships work. So shout out to Greg Lindsay and Billy over there at Cannon Toyota of Vicksburg, man. Give them a shout if you need a vehicle, man. 601-835-6100. 6100. And if you guys know, also, man, our foundation, Friends of KC1400 Incorporated, if you'd like to support, you can go via Givelify tax-deductible donation. We are in our fundraising season, so if you're feeling in your spirit to put some on it, feel free to do so. We are in the process of raising our pot, man. Y'all know what time it is. TD, it's recruiting season. It ain't no mistake about it, baby. If Colorado come out there and take a coach from us and say they ain't got the money yet, but they're gonna get it, we can come on out and say, look, we ain't got them dogs yet, but we're gonna get some. So while you thinking about it, you want to help the coaches get some of them dogs over here to Tigerland, go to Givelify Friends of KC1400 Incorporated, or you can just sign up for the collective, which some we'll touch on here shortly, man. But look,
time to reload, man.
It's time, bro. It's time.
I tell you what, go ahead.
No, real quick, I just want to mention the 2 season tickets. Basketball season tickets are still on sale, and today officially baseball season ticket went on sale. Go to gojsutigers.com/BBS tickets. And for basketball, of course, you want to go to gojsutigers.com BKB tickets. So let's grab these tickets, man. Let's grab them. Miss Desi, appreciate you for your support as always. Great football season. We're going to recap that thing today. Kind of talk about where do we go? Which way do we go, Georgia? Which way do we go? Where do we go from here, right? So, and we're going to culminate this show with we're gonna highlight some of the great points that D. Corsi made in the article that he did. So great stuff, man. I enjoyed it thoroughly, immensely, rather. And but yeah, get your season tickets, man. Let's support the ladies. The ladies was in a dog fight versus Alabama. Really good showing. But SWAC play me. Michaela Brown is definitely worth it. Oh man, she's gonna be something special, TD.
She's gonna be something special.
She's gonna be something special, man. Michaela, Miss Brown up in that thing. She demanding. Hey man, she had a good game against Alabama, man. Her and Miss Rimmer, Piggies, man. I like what we working with. Coach Mar got some. She got some dogs over there with her, man.
She the center?
Yes, she is, man. She the center. And she playing big on the inside, bro. You know, she playing big, man. And I enjoy
I think she grabbed your attention the first game we went to. But she grabbed all our attention with her play.
Yep.
So yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing her on the court more as we get ready to get into swag play. What, about a month? I mean, a few weeks.
In a couple of weeks, that's right, bro. A few weeks, yep. We'll be it'll be swag time. We can go dry off from this bloodbath we've been going through. It's been rough. It's been rough, man.
Give a new meaning to rough and the swag, don't it?
Man, it's rough and the swag, dog. Shit. Shout out to Coach Mo and the men over there as well, man. They gonna get it together, man. And you know, Deshaun back-to-back SWAC Impact Player of the Week. We're proud of the brother. Keep your head up. Keep fighting, man. Keep fighting. Hey, that's right. Al Beasley, what's happening, baby? Yep. Go for gold, man. We're trying to go for gold. And we're going to talk about that here in just a second, man. Definitely. But you were going to say something just a second ago, TC?
It's I forgot what we were talking about. It slipped my mind, man.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right, man.
We got to talking about, you know what I'm saying, the things that our basketball teams, you know, going through, and you know, the fight and stuff that they putting up is kind of like we discussed before. You know, it's kind of hard to sit back and kind of watch your brother be in something that you can't help him with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Especially when you see your bro getting out, they getting out on him, man. They getting out on him. It's tough, man.
Yeah, man.
It's tough, bro. But nevertheless, man, what it do, Greg the Great? What's up, brother? Congratulations, man. All-American team. Quincy Ivory, Jeremiah Williams earned All-American honors, third team. FCS Football Central on Monday. Congratulations to them. Highlighted, you know, them in their season that they had. Looking forward to covering them down at the Legacy Bowl. It's gonna be a good time seeing them, man. We want to see both of them get a chance at the next level. Really do, man. I think they got the talent to play on the next levels. Put that work in. They're gonna be all right.
Yeah. So right now we have what is it, 4 or 5 guys right now?
I think 6. We just got a 6th with Reed Pulling. We'll talk about
Reed. I didn't see the one with Reed.
Yeah, so Reed, Quincy Ivory, Jeremiah Williams, Towns Blue, Jacoby Morgan, Denario Davenport, Reed Pulling. Somebody else. I might have missed somebody, but I think I got everybody. It's gonna be more. I can see maybe adding. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, now that we found out that JUCO year is not there, definitely maybe add some more people. You know what I'm saying? Being that it
was supposed to be a final decision made on that rule today. I think that I talked to Malone in compliance, and actually was like, they don't see it happening at all. It's not gonna happen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. Nevertheless, bro, let's move right along, man. Hey, man, Coach Taylor look good in that red, man. That red jacket. He got a red jacket this weekend, TD. On Thursday night, Coach Taylor was honored. He got his red jacket. He inducted into the Celebration Bowl. I guess you can say something, you know, the Ring of Honor, or what do you call it? The
Ring of Championship coaches.
Yeah, Ring of Champ. Like, but this is cool, man. Got to see old Shotgun Willie Simmons, man. That Gordon Red. We need to bring some form of the red uniform back. Listen, man.
That red look good, man.
Red look amazing, bro. And let me say this though, and this ain't no knock to nobody. Listen. It is what it is. The reality of the matter is, I would have loved to have seen that in that championship game. You know what I mean? I know we went with the Boom Blue. W.C. Gordon is not just known for red uniform, TD. He's known for winning SWAC championships. Winning SWAC championships. I think that needs to be a rule put in place. And I'm just throwing this out in the atmosphere. If we play in the SWAC championship game, we need to be WC Gordon red all the way through and through. I ain't talking about a red uniform, but we should have that red face mask on. We should have that red block on the helmet. I just think that all of those little things matter. They do. I get it. I understand the variety is the spice of life. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. But you talk about the history of that man and what he did in that stadium and how he, made his claim to fame. It wasn't off no uniforms. I can promise you that. That uniform became what it was because it's that Tiger's blood, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just different, and I the players like new stuff, man. But when it comes to stuff like that, TD, you got to see it in there, man. I think it wakes up the fans.
It does. It shows action, man.
The boom. Look, man, I'm not here to poop on the blue. I thought the uniforms execution was pretty solid. It was homecoming. We honored the boom. It was cool, right? But when it's time to play, and we're talking about SWAC championships, we got to go back to the basics, man. Let's just get back to the brass tacks of what we here to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something about that. I want to see that navy helmet with that red block on that helmet, man. The triple stripe and that red face mask. I don't think
it says that you mean business.
That's without saying a word, TD.
Without saying the word, I mean, red itself grab people's attention. You know what I'm saying? That's why they do that. Let me rephrase it. That's why that gentleman that does the commercials during the games have on that red shirt so he can be noticed, so he can be seen. You know what I'm saying? It bring, what do you think about sharks, blood in the water? That red just how that.
Let me tell you something. You got a tiger and a panther fighting. There's gonna be some blood over there, man. There's gonna be some blood, man. It just means it's really the top color used for marketing. It's a lot, man. When it comes to it, I'm so heavy into this stuff, man. When it comes to just symbolism and being able to set the tone. And let me say this too, and I gotta say this, and I'm always give credit where credit is due, TD. We've said this all year long. We call him Suge Jackson. I know people be getting under tizzy by the things that the man say. I absolutely love what the man do. I thought he was the perfect coach for Prairie View because you take a dead fan base, or should I say a small fan base that's not really football. You don't think about Prairie View, you think about football, right? Well, you got somebody that comes in and highlights the little things and set the tone and basically mark. All that stuff matters, man. All the little things he did and he woke them folks up. You know what I mean? So kudos to them. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But what I would say is that everything is right there for the taking for us, bro. We just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? We got a base that is more can be. We don't maximize our size. We don't maximize our size. We talk about having the most fans, but man, we could be so much more rowdier. Not saying we weren't rowdy. Not saying that we weren't loud and making defense, all this and that type stuff. But again, you say this stuff, and I just ask people, man, look, bro, we have a show to do, and we're gonna do it, and we're gonna talk about everything that we can. And just because we talk about something, I'm getting all in your feelings, man. We're not being offensive or being offensive towards anyone. That's why I waited until now to actually talk about it, because had I said anything the week of, TD, it probably would have bothered some folks. So it was like when they're going into the game, the day of the game, there's nowhere in the hell I'm going to talk about uniforms because I don't want to create that type of energy into the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was just talking about preference. I would love to have seen, us rock that something that had that, that had, I want that red block, man. We need to have that red block on every time. If we hosting a SWAC championship in the vet, Come on, man. That's my thought process on that. Yeah, you could disagree. We can agree to disagree, respectfully. It ain't personal. You know what I mean? Y'all know me. I'm a traditionalist. I really am a traditionalist. Remember me and Tiffany had that conversation on the show, and we talked about tradition versus trendy. Jack State is not a traditional a traditional program by no stretch of the imagination. TD, we're not. We like variety, and I'm cool with that. I'm still talking about the jacket. I think I'm talking about something else. The jacket. I wonder why they chose red of all the colors. Hell, celebration, but they could have did blue. The logo is blue, orange, and white, ain't it, if I ain't mistaken? They could have did a blue jacket, but that red just popped, man. It just popped, so that's just my thought process. I would love to see that. Red block, every SWAC championship game from here on out. Red face mask, red block. Let's do that. Because we're going to be back in the championship. You bet your bottom dollar on that. We are. Matter of fact, we're going to be in the championship game next year in 2026. We're going to be back in Atlanta in 2026. I was watching that game TD Saturday. I told Mr. Rimmer, I said, you're going to be in Mercedes-Benz catch a touchdown next year in this very same game. Yes, sir. I mean it. I believe it. I believe that wholeheartedly. I think I think this was the necessary thing that needed to happen. We took an L, and as we said, TD, we didn't live up to expectations. We fell short, I love the example Corey gave. And it might have come down to just a little bit. Could you just give a little bit more effort? You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about he touched on everybody. Could we have been just a little bit better in what we're doing? Could the coaches have been just a little bit better? And that's what could the fans have been just a little bit better? Could our support just been a little bit better, right? Could the players on the field have given just a little bit more effort, right? When you lose by 2, it's a game of inches. Is it effort that caused us to give up a 7-yard run on 3rd down when we get the ball back, TD? Is it effort? You get what I'm saying? Those are the types of things you gotta ask yourself, man. But hey, history is cemented. Our beloved head coach, TC Taylor, was in Atlanta. He was honored for the success of 2024. And one thing I'm happy about, and y'all can say I'm hating. I'm happy he ain't got to put the jacket on Suge next year. I don't mind him putting the jacket on Chitties. I just didn't want to put it on Child. I ain't want Suge get no jacket next year, man. I did, man. So, Child Suge say, we'll run through prayer.
You don't mind putting him on the mailman, huh?
The only thing run through prayer is $290. That's it.
But look here, man. Here's a question I have about the jacket. So, let's say you do win back to back. I mean, what's the deal? What's the deal then? You still show up to the ceremony and get bring your jacket back, or who put the jacket on you then? The commissioner?
I don't know. I don't know, TD. That's a good question here, because the only I know Broadway and then you had Sam Washington. When they was ringing off all the championships. I can't really say. So it would be pretty cool to see.
I mean, and you said something else that I've been saying through the course of the year. I mean, through the course of the season, when you spoke on Coach Jackson. I understood, and I said this before, so I stand by. I understood what he was doing. Yep. I didn't agree with everything that he was saying and the way he was saying it. I mean, you have to get engagement. I mean, one of the most richest and probably famous people that do this, and there's a lot of people that do stuff for engagement for sure, but 50 Cent. Yep. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? 50 Cent made a living. You know what I'm saying? Bro. You know what I'm saying? For things like this, man. If you notice, because I start, one of the things too when he was doing, the power shows, or I was like, and then Meech got out there, it was some controversy there. It's always some form of controversy.
Ja Rule, Diddy. I ain't watched the Diddy thing neither, man. I'm gonna watch it on Netflix eventually.
Yeah. but you know, so I understood what Coach Jackson was doing and why he did, and I said something to him at the Swag Media Day. And he just kind of shook his head. Yeah, we good. Okay, well, hey, we good with that then, man. But yeah, man, you got to kind of respect the way he came in there. But we also got to say this too.
I really hope they put it. I hope they put it. I know the schedule might just reflip next year. I would love to have them on a regular schedule. Here's what you got to do, bro. TD, it's easy to get you one, but it's hard as hell to do it when everybody gunning for you.
Oh yeah.
See that little come in and put your foot on the table and say we here. That only works for about a year, bro. Everybody done figured you out next year. Next year, everybody gunning for you. So they know they got to come with it. So Prairie View being the SWAC champion of 25, guess what, TD? When they play against everybody, everybody can't handle being 100.
Everybody the best, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're going to get everybody best.
I mean, then we also have to, and now, again, I'm not saying this to take anything away. I mean, because I definitely respect what coach and coaching staff did. I saw some good coaching coming from them, you know, in the last couple of games. You know, the more I had a chance to watch them live, but at the same time, Ken, we have to acknowledge that, you know, he didn't come in, you know, with the locker room completely depleted. You know, so although he brought in 50 to 70 players, however many it was,
70 players,
yeah, he still had a base. You know what I'm saying? It still was a base. I mean, I know the running back McDowell was on that team. You know, from last year.
Yeah, there was some pieces. He did what he needed to do. He brought in another. I think Peters. Did Peters come in with him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought Peters. I couldn't remember if he came in with him or not. Like I said, nobody really. I didn't pay no attention to PV last year, bro. I just didn't. I couldn't tell you one player that was on that damn roster. Not one. I just didn't pay no attention to him.
I paid a little more to it when it came down when it was coming down to the wire. I did watch the first game, the Fair City Classic, that one.
State Fair
Classic. I did watch that.
No, Labor Day Classic. Labor Day. Okay.
Yeah, I did watch that. But here's the thing, man. I did think Jay Walker said something that was kind of interesting to me. He said that Cam Peters, he said Cam Peters actually was on the rapper Scarface, Pee Wee League team or something.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So he said a kid been a baller. So
yeah, I thought he was on that team last year. I thought he was, bro. He played for Bubba.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he was. That's it. Jay Walker said something interesting. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, TD. I took the first 5 minutes when I heard Tiffany and Jay. I just volume just went down.
Really?
I watched that game on straight mute. I can't listen to him, bro. I can't.
Sound like C. Lee. What up, Mo?
Look, man, I can't. I ain't doing that. But like I said, man, congratulations to Coach Taylor getting his jacket. Coach gonna get another jacket, TD. We're gonna find out. He'll get another one next year.
Yeah, they got Coach Butterpugh in the middle. So Ken, from right to left, who we got here, man?
From right to left, you got Willis Shotgun Simmons. You got TC Taylor. You got Coach Buddy Pugh, the legendary Buddy Pugh. You got Coach Sam Washington, who was at North Carolina A&T. And then you got Coach Trey Oliver, North Carolina Central. I don't see Coach Rod. Oh, then in the back there. Why is he not up there? You got Rod Broadway, Coach Broadway, who was with North Carolina A&T. He won with Tariq Cohen. Who we missing up here? Didn't Grambling get one?
They did.
I think was Broadway they coach then? No. That was my man. My man's forehead. What's his name? No, that's what they call him. What's his name, man? What's Grant? Fobbs.
Man. So with this being the 10th SWAC championship, the SWAC have made some form of comeback, man. I know it was really being dominated by the MEAC at one point in time.
It was, man, for a good little minute. I mean, well, I don't know what the county is right now, bro. And I really ain't even look. I didn't have no dog in the fight, but if I'm being real, let me send a text real quick. I gotta send something to Merch Pack. All right, sorry about that, bro. Yeah, but no, man. But that ain't the only one. Hey, listen, man, Swag. Look, this was Celebration Bowl, TD. Right? Shout out to Coach Taylor. You know, he did his thing. But check this one out. We got our AD, man. The Swag Hall of Fame. He even got a red jacket. So what's we got red jackets all through and through this thing? Oh, it's 7-3. Okay. Okay.
So you
But no, man, congratulations to AD, man. These are the SWAC Hall of Famers. Shout out to AD Robinson and Sean Gregory. I got a chance to attend this event. Great event, man. Outstanding event. Put on by the SWAC. It was pretty cool. They gave me photos of Sean. I'm pretty sure Austin got photos of Sean. I just grabbed what I saw off the internet to put up. TD, the gentleman on the far end, was official. He went to SWAC Hall of Fame, 92 years old, man.
Really?
Yeah, man. Bob shot in the chair, put the game on, saw PB was up 14, said that's ball game. My brother called later and said PB fun. Yeah, man. We'll get into that. We're gonna talk about that game here in just a minute. But I just want to say congratulations to the to AD Robinson and Coach Taylor, man. Look really sharp, man. He represented well for DI Love. You still count the ones from ANT? Yeah, you absolutely count them because they was in the MEAC.
Right.
I got to say this, man. Jack State not being in Atlanta was very, very much so felt. TD. It was thin, bro. Even checking in the hotel, even coming, moving around. It was a very light showing in the city. Jack State's just different. I think we beat that point in the ground a little too much. Everybody know that whenever you put Jack State on the ticket on the dot, we're gonna pull up. Everybody know that Jack State is good for business. I'm not really impressed by that too tough because that's just what we do. So after a while, it tends to become like we hanging on something that's like some type of consolation. But no, man, that's just what we do. We different. I know for a fact that there were a lot of businesses that was hurt behind the fact that Jack State lost. They were just as hurt as we were from a business standpoint, bro. Because but they made the best out of it. It was still a good weekend. It was a great weekend in Atlanta. 26,703, second lowest attendance. Was what it was, man. I know there was some chatter about, other schools coming to support. Listen, man, I'm not ever gonna tell no HBCU supporter to go to Atlanta and spend money if they don't want to go. I will say go to the Legacy Bowl. I said, nah, come on, bro. It's Celebration Bowl. It should benefit all. Look, man, Celebration Bowl in December, bro. It's a couple weeks before Christmas. Hell, teams that people ain't going to if they ain't their team, they gonna sit that one out. Trust me. February a little different than December, man.
Unless it was already locked in.
Yeah, like me. If we lose that, you know what I'm saying? So again, people go, then it's on ABC. They ain't gotta have cable to watch it. Shoot, I ain't gonna get on no plane in no cold weather. And then my team ain't playing. I'm sorry, dog. Tell the SWAC stop cheating Jack State. Get some new referees, and we'll be there most of the time. If we handle our business, right? But nah, man. The teams that won had the opportunity. They earned the right to go, man. Prairie View earned the right to go. They beat us fair and square. And attendance records don't win championships, don't win natties. I can tell you that right now. That game was intense, but nevertheless, man, we're gonna change gears real quick. You got anything on that before we change gears? We're gonna touch on some NIL stuff, man, and then we'll proceed into talking about some. We're gonna give our updates.
I mean, I will say I'm definitely a fan of the Celebration Bowl. Definitely need to keep it going. So to support him whatever way we can. And congratulations to Coach Taylor for getting his red jacket. We were hoping he got one back to back. Maybe could have got one made for Coach O or something. See, they got the other one, but congratulations for getting that red jacket and Shout out to A.D. Robinson, Hall of Fame. Congratulations to all the Tigers and everybody that went there to support, because I understand that there was a lot of supporters there for those gentlemen. So congratulations to them. Very well deserved, man.
Yeah, we so I didn't make it to Coach Taylor's event. It was quick, but I just got held up. My flight had a flight delay of about 3 hours that kind of put me there in the evening time on Thursday. And so I missed that. I actually didn't even see Coach Taylor the whole weekend, which is it's funny. He was in the same location, same place. We just didn't get a chance to see each other. But I did spend some time with AD, and he had a lot of support there. A lot of, see a lot of JSU athletics personnel, and just a lot of supporters, man. Blue Bengal, Tiger Fun. Yeah, we were pretty deep in there for days. Like, man, he brought some buses. He must have brought a whole busload full of supporters. But that's how we roll, man. That's how we get down. So I'm sure there's photos out there. And it was a good time, man. It was a great time. And then also, man, shout out to brother Dexter McCaskill. He pulled up on me. We sat down, chopped it up a little bit. Saw Perry out there. We chopped it up with Perry White. Shout out to Perry. They were out there at Southern University. Him and Jukebox won the ESPN Band of the Year competition, TD.
Okay.
And, congratulations to them.
That's right. Perry filmed for them.
Yep. So he was there for that. But overall, man, didn't get a chance to catch Coach Walker. I know he was doing Radio Row. I don't think nothing about that stuff. When Jack State ain't in it, man, I don't be knowing what be going on. Man. I was like, oh yeah, they do got media there. You know what I'm saying? It was funny. But I was like, I think I was asking, you going to Radio Row? I was like, hell no. What am I going to Radio Row for? I don't got anybody I want to talk to. I don't do that no more. They said, I heard that SU win was controversial. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. I'm not even touching on that.
I mean, that's what we said last year.
I ain't watch it. There were 4 competitors for the battle. I don't, ain't nobody care. The Boom wasn't there. The JSU football Tigers weren't there. I was there to support our AD, man. Everything else was lanyap. So, all right, let's move along, man. Hey, listen, man. We are right in the thick of it, man. Really out to some really good momentum here in the month of December. This is a 2026 initiative that we will hit. We're gonna hit it. Believe it or not, man. When we first started off, man, we was right at 700 and something. I think we had like 700 gold members to hit our goal, and a tuba player failed deduction. Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Damn. A whole tuba player failed. Got my Greenwood whiskey at Jasco. Go bust it out for Christmas Day, birthday. Hey, that's what's up, man. Y'all be sure to go by Jasco Wholesale and Wine and Liquor over in on Terry Road, man. Grab your whiskey. Go buy up all that whiskey, man. You got plenty of whiskey over there. Grab you some. But yeah, man. Listen, we're going for gold in 2026, man. We got it. We're going for gold. Our collective is I would say this. I said this in the chat today, and I'll just say it. There's some P4s and some G5s out there, TD, that they know what we're doing. Our players are being poached just like everybody else players. You know what I'm saying? So even with that, there's some pretty solid people out there that's some pretty I would say resource field programs that can offer more money than we can. But that don't stop us from you know what I'm saying?
Putting forth the effort, trying.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be the best we're gonna be the best on our level. Is the best as best we can, right? And this is like I said, this is a grassroots effort. It's a grassroots movement. We're happy to partner with the university, but I just have to say it, man. This campaign was actually thought of by one of our supporters, great supporters, and one of our alums that came up with the idea of how can we get to 1 million? And 1 million ain't nothing. You got these schools out here they got 25 million. Okay, LSU giving Lane Kiffin 25 million to go hunt with. Still only can put 11 players on the field. It's gonna be a lot of players. See, we got some players that jumped in the portal. it's over 10,000 players going to be in the portal this time around, bro. Some of those players that jumped in the portal, TD, ain't never going to play another down of football in their life. Unfortunately, that's just the case.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, now I want to say this. That don't mean we have $1 million. That means that we are aiming to have have as much resources as we possibly can. It doesn't mean that you can't sign up to all the other levels. This initiative is centered around recruiting. On top of what we're doing, we want to recruit 750 gold. We'll have 750 gold members. That puts us in the game, keeps us in the game, and we're able to really do some major things. Because we're gonna write some NIL deals. You're gonna see some names drop probably before the portal officially opens. So we're not gonna sit back on our hands and just wait for folks to come pick us off just like they're doing everybody else. And I won't say how they leaving, why they're leaving, or whatever, because we don't know all that. All we do is what we do. We focus on what we can do. And there's a lot of sideline lookers. There's a lot of people in the JSU space that could make a difference, but they refuse to because they don't. I guess they just don't rock with what we do. That's okay. That's not one of our. That's not for they not for us. We only need 685 more. Actually, we need 685 more, and we'll hit that. We've been making steady progress. 1 or 2 gold member signups a day. TD has been pretty cool. And honestly, if we keep that same trajectory by the end of the 2026, and I know we're gonna have a really good influx in January because there's a lot of members that are upgrading. There's a lot of members that are gonna do the goal in January. So I propose a level up campaign if you're digital. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely do that. I mean, we're sending out email communication to everybody that's in the system with that very message that we're trying to level this thing up, man. So I appreciate that, Brother Trent. Some communication will be going out to everyone. And if you've already done it, great. I would sign up first of the year for sure. Love that, man. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's doing it. And listen, we don't know what everybody's doing because they either don't have the platform or don't have the means to share it, or they don't want to share it. We don't care. Our efforts is grassroots. It's been right here through this platform. So we're gonna continue to do it the way we do it, and we're gonna continue to put it out there so you know and you see, what we got, what we working on, what we doing. Absolutely, I agree with that. Everybody should. Everybody gonna be, but it comes down to what we choose to do. We definitely not gonna guilt trip nobody into supporting. My thing is this, TD, if you ain't looking at what's happening, I don't know what else to tell you. The best message, what you say about that red? Red is let you know you mean business, right? When you see them damn posts going up on Twitter, Ken and TD ain't got to say nothing. Every time you see a post go up, Porto. That's what it is, Porto. So you do with it what you want to do with it. We can just sit back and be like and complain and whatever. Your prerogative. You do what you want to do. But there is a method. This is the mechanism. And this gives us opportunity to have something to combat it and fight with. And look, there are teams that's got millions of dollars that's losing players every day too. Go ahead, brother.
No, I mean, I just was gonna say, I mean, even if you
see that question, short answer to that question, real quick for you.
Go ahead.
No, to you. I'm gonna let you short answer.
I mean, we did that.
That's right. There you go. You can go ahead. So the answer is yes.
Yes. I mean, yeah.
Yes.
You
said exactly what I wanted you to say. We've done that. We will continue to do it.
We did that with your co-in for sure.
Yeah.
And it helped for sure.
Definitely did so. Absolutely.
That definitely helped. But I mean, I just was gonna say, I mean, in lieu of the 14 the gold campaign, if you can, definitely do so. In the words of Coming to America, we accept them under that jingle.
Donations, full donations.
We like to get a kind of fold. In other words, they don't stop you from signing up to a lower level if that's what you want to do. I mean, any support, if you can do gold, definitely. If not, it's not saying don't sign up for nothing else.
Facts. Very well said. As we said, every level matters. This does not mean that gold is more important than bronze. This does not mean that silver don't matter. No. What we're saying is, on top of what we're doing, we're strategically saying, hey, if there's 685 Tigers of this 50,000 alumni base, is there 685, less than 1,000, TD? Is there 600 people that can do it? I don't know. I believe we can, right? But if not, we can do what Brother Trent talked about. For one, sign up to whatever level. For two, if you are signed up, maybe consider leveling up. The reality of the matter is, in the end, we're going to finish doing greater in 2026 than we did in 2025. And TD, we did in NIL money, we did over 200,000 this past year. Bro, we went from I think we went from what, 40,000 initially, 39, 40, 43,000. We went from 43,000 to 70, 77 or something like that, to 200, over 200. I don't give a darn.
I mean,
what anybody say, or I don't even give a darn what I would even say. Man, that's phenomenal growth, and kudos to you guys that have supported what we're doing, and it's pretty awesome thing. Go ahead.
I mean, this whole thing was birthed out of casual fans who doesn't own businesses, not millionaires or thousandaires, whatever you want to call it, who just wanted to support. You know what I'm saying? And it has grown to this point. And, like you said, it's a grassroots effort, and the grassroots is still there. So that's not that, this right here is not saying to anyone else who not able to, participate, don't do it, because it's been a grassroots effort. That's where it came from. So let's continue to look at it from their point and do what you can, man. I mean, our donation are accepted and appreciated.
Absolutely, bro. And we'll stop it right there. The link is pinned to the chat. Get signed up. Or if you can go. If not, just sign up, man. If you can't, go to Givelify and put some on it. We are collecting funds for NIL deals too. So I'm just saying, we hiding heavy right now. It's the off season. We gonna wrap this thing up, but where do we go from here? But listen, as we talk, no matter the tier level, we need consistent support. There are strength in numbers. You got that right. And honestly, TD, that's really what the big schools do. They have a lot of, I think about it. If you have like a Grove Collective that's got 5,000 members in that thing, hell, if 5,000 people was putting, you do the math, bro. I mean, 5,000 people putting, come on, man. They all put 1,000 in there. I mean, you could just do the math on the numbers. So it can get crazy, bro. It can get crazy real quick. So it's just something to consider, So we have to. I think for us, man, we have to stop selling ourselves short. You know what I mean? I was thinking half of it. It's like, why not? Why not just go for a cool meal? So you know what? You're right. Let's go for it.
They go that Coming to America reference again.
What that?
Well, that was one of the funniest scenes.
Which part? Which one?
When I said y'all see me send that letter to King Jaffa Joe for
Oh yeah, he said, why not a cool meal?
He said 250,000. What, is that not enough? I said 500,000. But we in dire straight. They said, why not just go for a cool million? You don't think that was too much? No.
Hey, man, classic, I'm gonna go watch that movie. That is a classic movie, bro.
That was classic. Why not just go?
You're really a prince? I'll marry you. Oh my gosh, man. Oh boy.
Ain't nobody paying you jury like that unless you giving the booty.
Hey, y'all got to pardon me. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna adjust this flyer next time. But for now, we'll put it up. Listen, the Vicksburg flyer is up, man. Somebody dropped the link in the chat. Look, grab your tickets. The tables are going, man. So when the tables are gone, they're gonna be gone. So you actually get to choose the table that you want to actually seat this time around. So go ahead and click on that link, and it's on all forms of our social media right now. So definitely go and grab your tickets. It's going to be in January. It's going to be a packed house. We're going to have a great time, and it's going to be some awesome entertainment, man. Hosted by Brother Nardo Blacktastic. We're going to have musical excellence from DJ Big O, and of course Mike Robb and the 601 band going to come in and rock the house for us, man. But we're talking NIL, and we're talking, like I said, we this is going to be the first event of multiple. I think we'll do 5 this year. So we plan on looking at TD. We're looking at a jazz brunch. We're looking at we're going to support. We're going to continue to partner with JSU football for the Southern Soul event. We're looking at another comedy show. We're looking at a black tie event in gala style at the end of the year. So y'all make sure you get your tuxedos and all that good stuff out. We're going to have a really good showing, man. Big time artists come in, and yeah, it's going down this year in 2026. We're not bull jiving around with y'all, man. We ain't playing. We're going to have a good time, but we also going to keep the main thing, and continue to do what we got to do to try to keep this thing in the road, man. Help our coaches. And this is not just for football. It's really for all sports that we can support. I had a young lady, I told you, man, come up to me, soccer player at the football game. She was like, why you ain't sign no soccer players? I said, we coming, man. Don't worry. We coming. But grab your tickets, man. Shout out to Nate Boogie, by the way, man. Nate Boogie had some choice words today, TD. I didn't catch the live, but I heard about it. I just like what he had to say. He might not like the delivery, but I understand what he was on. I said that boy there is a true Jacktown Jew. J-U, by the way, not the other word. J-U, Jacktown J-U. So
man, Nate Boogie can be a journeyman, man. Nate Boogie he find love and home wherever he go. If you don't like Nate Boogie, then I don't know what's really going on with you, man. I mean, I'm just
very matter of fact though. It's like, look, bro, you either with us or you're not. And if you ain't with us, the hell with you. If you want to go, bye. We finna run this thing back and we're gonna win. And look, it's infectious, TD. It has it's not just him. Shout out to Kobe Powell, man. That boy gonna ball. Shout out to Jonas Fertilli. Shout out to all them young brothers, man. That's out there. Quay. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of names that people ain't talking about. See, a lot of time we talk about the players that jump in the portal, and we're gonna spotlight them and wish them well, like we always do. But we're gonna take care of them Tigers, man. That's in the room, bro. Shout out to those that want to stay Tigers. And I'm gonna say this. We want Tigers that want to be Tigers, man. Not saying that they, for whatever reason, I don't know why they left, why they're leaving, but in the end, I don't think it's a bad thing for saying that. Just like we say, hey, look, we wish you the best, and these young athletes have decisions to make, and they could be Jensen Riley. That's right. Shout out to Jensen, man. Goldmouth, Stanley Cooks, Cam Evans. I can't name everybody, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. We want Tigers in the room, man, that want to be Tigers. And if those that choose to do something different, again, we wish them a farewell and we move on. But get your tickets, man. Get your tickets. Listen, real quick, go by Cat Head. We still got Cat Head vodka available. It's the holiday season. Look, man, go to Cat Head Distillery if you need some vodka. Go see them. Buy up all the Cat Head KC1400 collection edition. And then also you can go by Jasco. But listen, if you're not in Jackson, greenwoodwhiskey.com, man. Let's get those online sales going. Had a conversation with Greenwood today. There are going to be some events going on around the Kobe Paul event. So for all the Atlanta folk that's in the area, they will have some stuff going on, and they will have KC1400 collective edition bottles available for you. So, but go online, greenwoodwhiskey.com, grab your bottle, man. Same with Point City Brewing, the old-fashioned syrup, Tiger Rita mix. Let's get it. But hey, man, listen, let's talk about it, bro. We just talk about we are oftentimes talk about the exits, but the interests are more important. The portal opens January the 2nd, TD. We're going to see some new Tigers walk through the door. We're going to see some new Tigers walk through the door. We're going to be excited. We got some ex-coalition players. They want to be Tigers too. I'm pretty sure they are. You know, things are a little bit nice over there in Jackson. And I'm pretty sure we're I've heard. Well, we heard that a long time ago. I heard that 2 weeks ago. Also heard that they're gonna do what they can to try to keep them as they should. So it ain't our problem though. We're gonna do everything we can to try to keep our young star in the room too, right? So everybody got to re-recruit their room. But for right now, we're talking about the transfer portal, man. We had some young brothers that decided to exit. We touched on most of them, but TD, while we weren't on the screen, had a couple more that decided to hit the portal. Brother Cam Onyebuaga, I think he was a walk-on at the time. I think he's heading over. He said he's got 3 years of eligibility. Saw him out there, you know, more scout team than anything, but looking for an opportunity to get on the field, man. And we wish him nothing but the best, man. Wish him nothing but the best. And my former not Jacksonville Jaguars, my Madison Central Jaguar. I'm thinking about Travis Hunter, man. Heal up, Travis. But listen, man, Braxton Martin, didn't expect to see this one. You know, thank you, Jackson State, for shaping me into a player and the man I am today. Thanks for God, my family, my teammates, coaching staff, and the whole Tiger family supporting me every step of the way. I've decided to enter the transfer portal with 2 to 3 years of eligibility left, ready for what's next. He suffered an Achilles injury. Hopefully, I know he's been rehabbing, and I was looking forward to him coming back, potentially getting on the field for us. But to the portal he goes. Hopefully, both of these young brothers find themselves on a good footing, and we wish them nothing but the best, man.
Yeah, man. I had a chance. I know. I know this young receiver. Oh, I'm not going to say his last name.
Onyebuaga.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew you were going to trip out.
What? Wow. What did you say? What?
I said that. Anyway, man, I saw the young man. Huh?
Onyebuaga.
Yeah, I know. He was his uncle was a coach.
Yep.
Right. O-line coach.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't trying to pronounce it then.
J.O. Yep.
Yeah, Coach J.O. Yeah, we left it at that. Coach. So right here, receiver CO. It's but I see the young man practice over the summer. I see the young man practice over the summer, man. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Look, I see the young man practice over the summer, Ken. He put in some work over the summer. I thought maybe he'll get a chance to see the field a little, but he didn't. So, you know, like you said, he did a lot of practice stuff, and just wish the young man well. I know he probably goes to where he can get on the field. Ran some pretty good routes too. As far as Braxton, man, definitely had high expectations. You know, coming in from Madison Central, he was a big time player over there, and like I said, man, a couple seasons there, then he ended up getting hurt. There wasn't then, you know, I guess toward the end of him getting hurt, we heard the Onyebuaga. Thank you,
Onyebuaga. Yeah.
And you know, heard he was coming along, you know, in the spring, late summer, and then unfortunately he ran into an injury. So definitely was Braxton well, because he was a good edge rusher. You know, when he played, had a chance to play. I know he highly recruited coming out of high school, man. So any of these young men hitting the portal, we never know what rhyme reason they decide to. Whether it was by choice or not, or just looking to do some of their collegiate career, knowing competition. I mean, it can be so many things that go along with it, man. Just wish them well, bro. And all else, man. Young men be great men in life, even beyond this football stuff. So definitely wishing them well.
Absolutely, brother. Next up, man, these two kind of hurt me a little bit. I hated to see both of these young brothers go, 2 starters. But hey, man, this is that side of it. Had a conversation with Bam, talked to him. We wanted to partner with him, obviously. Cam, one of our brand ambassadors, wanted to continue to partner with him, and but they, hey man, they made the decision, the tough decision to pursue their next, pursue their options, and all you can do is respect it. Bam, first team All SWAC, All American. Cam Salas, All SWAC. I want to say what, second team, if I'm not mistaken. Thumper, man, hell of a year. Came to us from Kansas State. I thought he'd spend his next 2 years with us. But hey, man, it's all love. Like we said, it's all love. First and foremost, I want to thank. He said, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to Coach TC, Coach O, and Coach Manny for giving me an incredible opportunity to represent the block and be a part of such a high and meaningful culture, rich and meaningful culture. My time here has been filled with growth, unforgettable experiences, and relationships that I would carry with me for life. After careful consideration and discussion with my family, I've decided to enter the transfer portal with 2 to 3 years of eligibility remaining. This decision was not made lightly, as Jack State has played a significant role in shaping me, both on and off the field. I will always hold a special place in my heart for this program, my teammates, and the entire JSU community. Thank you again to everyone who has supported me along the journey. I'm excited for what the future holds and look forward to continuing to grow as a student athlete and a person. Gratitude and respect, Brian Williams Jr. Hate to see him go. I know how we feel about Bam. When you get when you're starting interior lineman, help shore up that right side, man, had a great season. You want to build on that, bro. You know what I mean? So all you can do, bro, is you give it the best go you got. Do what you can. They try to keep them there. But when players had a mind made up, TD, to do something different, all you can do is wish them nothing but the best. Can't take it personal. You got to respect it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have for Bam. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, man. Actually, this right here was another shocker to me. I mean, there have been about 5 or 6 that was pretty shocking to me, surprising. However, I always respect the young men's decisions. And I'm speaking on Cam as well, because that's another that was shocking to me, especially with the season that he had.
Yeah.
Spoke on Bam a lot, the fact that he came in and he worked his way into a starting position. He played decent last year. Then started at the beginning of this year until he worked his way into the starting lineup, and he had a heck of a season, as far as I'm concerned, on that old line, anchored down the offensive line. Man, he's an offensive lineman to get downfield, get up to the second level. And to me, Bam is a pro. I mean, I think he had pro potential. His build, his position, his movement kind of put me in the mind of Nate Newton, to be honest. So definitely didn't want to see him leave. And I know that you and Dove and everybody had a discussion with him before he got out. I hadn't talked to anyone. But I just, I hope they had a chance to sit down with their family. Someone that really loves them, not someone that, that's looking at a name and recognition in making a decision. And if they sat down and had a business decision and decided that was the best for them, their kid, their loved ones, and themselves, then wish them well, man. I mean, take the time and the talent that that was brought in, man. That same thing go for Cam. That young man, he's one of those players that made you respect him. He said in camp, when he talked to me when I had the camp over at the stadium, man, I met him when I first met him for the first time. He said he gonna be that one. He said he the one that'll replace Rob. He brought that lumber, man. I mean, the young man, he talked it and he played it. Didn't expect him to hit the portal so quick. I mean, I know he got found Robert Street in Lexington. But hey, not sure what the deal was, but he decided to make the decision. Wish him well. Wish both of them well.
Reached out, talk to him as well. Yeah, man. Listen, let me say this. Let me make this very clear, though. From our end of it, we were willing to do whatever. It wasn't because of. It wasn't. I tell you what, it wasn't because of them hitting the portal wasn't because of, the lack of, effort to try to keep them there. It wasn't because of there were demands that were requested that couldn't be met. I can tell you that much. I'm confident in that, right? If you have a conversation with an athlete and they tell you, what they're looking to do, you meet them where they at, and they come back and say XYZ, you say okay.
I mean, I heard this so well before, Ken, and I heard a player say this to me before, and I was shocked when they said it, and they said something about my agent. I said, "Yo, what?"
Yeah, they just look, man. There's money out there, TD, but I'm gonna be real with you, man. And this, I know that I listen, and I don't know even Spencer tell you, shout out to Isaiah Spencer, man. He'll tell you like it ain't sweet, man. This is what I'm saying. I'm gonna say this again for those who don't quite understand it, and this is for the parents that listen and don't say nothing, right? This is how the transfer portal works, TD. Let me go back to my listen. Let me show y'all something. Y'all see that right there? You see that KC1400? That's a portal. You know what a portal is? It's a big old circle, bro. It's a big old circle. All right. This is how this works. We recruit high school heavily, TD. Great question. I mean, great coaches recruit high school. Our coaches do a phenomenal job of recruiting high school talent. When you look at most of the success that we've had, you look at some of the guys that are leaving. These are guys that we've gotten from the jump. Bam was recruited out of high school. Now Cam came to us from Kansas State. But you look at some of the guys that made the most impact for our program. You look at Ahmad Miller was a high school kid. Jonas Fortillion, high school. You look at Kobe Paul, high school. You look at Jared Lockhart, high school, right? When you look at Travis Terrell, high school. You look at Quay Davis, high school. Bam Williams, high school. Mason Barton, high school. You get what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? When you start looking at the way the success you have, especially when you're talking about O-line, and you're talking about that. So, TD, what happens is a kid comes out of high school, they go to college, their first experience is the first college that they commit to, right? They on the field, bro. These are starters at the FCS level. These are impact players, bro. The FBS, the G5, P4s, and the FBS schools, bro, they have enough money to recruit you to be a reserve, bro. Isaiah Spencer was a starter, bro. And I'm not trying to look, I don't give a damn. This is what we do. He got on the field a good little bit, but he took like from a statistical standpoint, it was a nosedive in production. So TD, usually when you get FBS guys that hit the portal and drop down to the FBS ranks, they were already getting the stipends. They were already getting the few dollars, TD, when they first come out of high school, but they weren't playing, bro. So they'll hit the portal. They're like, well, shit, man, I'm getting this little $3,000-$4,000 a month, but man, I'm sitting on the bench. I want to play. So this is what they do. They enter the transfer portal. They go to a Jackson State or a Southern or Alcorn, and they produce. They get on the field. And we be excited. Oh, man, we got to transfer from this school, transfer from that school. And this is what happens. A lot of people that come in from the high school ranks, that come to Jackson State, this is their first college experience, they are playing. I'm not saying that they're not going to go wherever and get on the field and play and dominate. I hope they do. I really hope they do. I really hope they do. But if you don't, I'm going to just tell you something. These schools can throw $50,000, bro, at one of our players. And guess what they're going to do? You're going to go in a room. They're not just recruiting FCS transfers. They also recruiting FBS transfers too. So now you're in a room with everybody that's getting paid. And there's a hierarchy. And this is the part that the parents don't understand when it comes to that. Again, I'm not saying you can't get money. Because these two right here was going to be on NIL deals. We ain't talking about just bench riders at the FCS level. We talking about impact players that can actually get money. You get what I'm saying? That can actually get on a deal that's going to get paid for being a part of something. These are the conversations that's got to be had. You go get an agent, they're going to take a certain percentage. These agents are taking percentages, TD, that's way higher than NFL agents, bro. You don't know what the NFL agent fee is? 3%. That's what it is. Nobody exceeds that. Nobody exceeds that. But some of these folks, I'm going to go get you a deal, 10%, 20%, 25%, 30%, or whatever your money is, and you still got to manage. You get what I'm saying? And it's just part of the business. It just is what it is. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say it's 3%. Google that for me. What do agents in the NFL get paid? Professional agents. Because please correct me if I'm wrong. So what I'm saying is this. It's a big old circle. You got the FBS kids that ain't playing, that want to get on the field. They come to the FCS level, they get on the field, they dominate. You got the kids that go to the FCS, they play it, they the best on that level. They say, hey, I'm gonna jump up. You may jump up, you may get some money, but you might not get on the field. And now I get it. Everybody feel like, oh no, I'm gonna get in there. But if you don't have a plan, how do you know?
I mean, once again, you know,
everybody feels like TD. They're gonna have that. They're gonna be that guy.
I mean, when you court it, Ken, I mean, you're gonna feel that guy. It's like,
but it's all game though.
I don't want to go to the dating reference, but you know what I'm saying?
Hey, baby,
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going there,
because let's be real, TD. Can we be real for a second? But there are just certain players that are on certain levels, bro. We ain't even finna sniff them players, dog. You know we not. We ain't getting them on no level. We ain't getting them out of high school. We ain't getting them when they hit the portal.
Right.
So just like this right here. And people appreciate it when Dion said it. Remember the conversation he had with James Houston? It was a hard conversation, but that conversation also helped him get him to the league, though. He said, if you was like that, you wouldn't be here. If you was like that, you wouldn't be here. So here's what I'm saying. Listen, bro, I'm going to give you a scenario. Do you know that USM, a school right down the street, that just lost their coach? Their coach didn't even want to be there that long. When the Huff ran up to Memphis, he hauled behind. He hauled Boogie to Memphis as soon as he got first train smoking out of Hattiesburg, right? See, you know USM, to the top collective, I'm pretty sure they got more money than we got. I'm positive of that. But let me ask you a question. Outside of the Jack State game, you telling me what's so appealing about USM, dog? That's a G5 program, dog, that probably can put $2,000-$3,000 in your pocket. But they ain't, how many Hall of Famers USM got? Ain't nobody checking for USM football like that, bro. But USM will come. We get USM transfers all the time. We get transfers like from Florida Atlantic, from USM, from these different G5 programs. That's bottom feeder FBS schools, bro.
So let me add this little content to it, Ken, because I don't try to I'm not saying this to get inside a player head or to try to woo them for making a decision or whatever, because your decision.
Right.
You know
We're not, our dialogue is separate from these guys.
Right.
I'm just using
exactly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Exactly. So, first thing I'll say, you know, and I often make a reference to this, you know, when I write the movie, The Express, the one about Ernie Davis, the one of the funniest scenes in there is when he goes to Syracuse and Ernie Davis there and Dennis Quaid get to yelling and cussing and fussing at him, and then I was lying side, bitch, what happened to that nice man that came and sat on your couch, ain't he? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm gonna tell you whatever you need to say to get you here, but then when you get here, you one of the guys, hey, go, you know what I'm saying? You think you finna get special treatment? No, sir. You know what I'm saying?
You think about She just made me think about something. You're a girl dad, bro.
Hey, man.
You know what I tell my girl? You know why we can tell our girls this? Because we men, bro. If a man want what you got, you say, I'm going to make him wait. He didn't wait. Dudes do it all the time. They wait 6 months and play a role. And as soon as he get what he was there for, peace. And you think because you made him wait, no, you gotta, and that conversation can go way further than that. I just wanted to make the point. That's what just made me think about. We got Ed Orgeron sitting on a podcast right now, TD, talking about all the line secrets of when they used to recruit. Adrian Peterson's story, lying and saying, "Oh, this such and such live right here, such and such live right there." What I'm saying is, the recruiting game get a little sleazy at times. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when you're dealing with our coaches, ain't really got a whole lot of wiggle room. And I'm not saying that they won't. That there ain't no dishonesty on our level too. I'm not saying that because it's all situationally. Fact. I do not know what was the final decision, TD. I do not know what their plans are. All I'm saying about Bam and Cam is that I was like, damn. See how they rhymed it. When it comes to Bam and Cam, I said, damn.
I know. 3 times.
I ain't gonna sit on. I am not gonna sit on this screen and act like I'm all tough. Man, there are just some players you be like, come on. I'm like, Boosie, come on, dog. Come on, dog. And you try your best. You say, wait, bro, what we need to do? What's happening, man? Man,
and then another thing. It's like, okay, all right, I remember back in the day. Yeah. I remember back in the day, everybody was talking about, getting exposure to get to the next level. I mean, you're on TV. You're on TV almost every week, and you can't tell me that you can't make it from here because last I checked, Jackson State, Alcorn, FAMU, Alabama, A&M, just to, quick out the bat, got players in the NFL right now.
That's facts.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, with your opportunity increase more of you somewhere else, yeah, but you got to be on the field now.
You got to get on the field. But let me say this too, TD, and I got to say this because I wanted to stress it on one side. We are in the NIL business. We understand how this thing works. Now,
other kids, yeah.
You gotta, and I'm gonna say this again. Both of these young brothers got 2 years of eligibility. TD, that's valuable. There's value there. Cam's a thumper. He's a great football player. Bam is young, and he's an awesome interior offensive lineman.
Yes, sir.
Team all swag. So let me say this. They got value, bro.
They do.
I don't, and they betting on themselves. I respect the hell out of it. I don't have a problem with it. And if they can cash in and get a big payday, I hope they do. Hell, come back and send us something. I'm just saying, get a diamond. Hey, you get that big check, come get a diamond. Be a gold member. Hell, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We going for gold, baby. You know what I'm saying? So the reality of the matter is we love these young men, bro. We love both of them. We built great relationship with them. I hate to see it,
but I'm sure they got their family behind them.
Yeah, no doubt. No, I mean, they got families, man, and they both spoke to their family and decided that this was the best move for them, and all you can do is respect it. Like we said, it's all love, bro. It's all love. So we just have, but when we having this conversation, we have to have we gotta have real dialogue about it. Take it or leave it. It is what it is. Not every player that leave and hit the portal with value is going to get paid. And even if you do get paid, it don't mean you're going to play. So you got to decide, do you want the money or do you want to be on the field? If you got pro potential, you got opportunity, or you can do both. Some players don't have to choose one or the other. Some players can choose both. And if that's what it comes with, cool. The money is out there, TD. There's more money out there circulating in college than ever before. So you can't blame a lot of these kids from jumping out there trying to get a payday, bro. I ain't mad at you. Get out. Just don't make a bad decision and don't mess around, make no lateral move, and you go playing in front of 12 people. Nobody knows.
I'll say this too, Ken. I don't put much weight on it because there's so many angles that these young men are being pulled from. You have their friends, you know what I'm saying? They have their former teammates. saying what they are, what they doing, what they getting, what it is, what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're young, you're not, completely thinking along the lines of a 30, 40, 50-year-old man who had experience. That's why I always emphasize making sure that the parents, are really there surveying everything and making sure that decision, has some maturity to it.
I agree with that, bro. There's so many different scenarios, bro, that
Oh, yeah.
you mentioned. That it's not one size fits all. Every family
Right.
doesn't have the same situation. But every student athlete don't have the same situation. Everybody don't have the same goals and aspirations. It is what it is. College football, college athletics, TD. People say, "Oh, we the new JUCO." I take that. I challenge that too. This is something that we've never seen before. College athletics is year to year. There is no more 4-year, 2-year in. It's year to year. You have to re-recruit your room. And speaking of Suge Jackson, aka No Nick, he said something. He said, "Man, if you ain't losing 40 plus players a year or something to that effect, you ain't doing something. You ain't doing right. That means you ain't got good players on your roster at our level. You ain't losing that many players."
Same with the coaches. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Elevation. What Prime say? You either get terminated or get elevated. One of the two.
Again, you made the reference, man. If somebody ain't trying to holler at, what you got, then don't know. You may evaluate what you got.
Hey, listen, all I'm gonna say is this right here, man. We ain't mad at no young man that's trying to put themselves in a better situation. But we are hurt when we know that they impacted winning, and you want them to stay, and you're willing to do what it takes to keep them. But you can't find that. You just can't find that common ground to stand on, and you gotta cut ties, and you gotta cut ties with love. I'm gonna say it that way.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, man, we can't control most of the situation. We can't control majority of the situation at all. But again, you never know why these young men are making the decision, that they're making. Because we all on the screen. We're not, in anybody's locker room, no matter where you are or what you're doing. So people make their decisions why they made their decision. All we can do is just show them love. Again, you choose Jackson, choose the HBCU period, man.
Don't choose nobody in the conference, man.
No, right. Yeah.
Boy,
and that's something I think about too.
You gonna leave us go up.
Right.
Just go up and get you some money, man. It don't make sense to make a lateral move for either one of them last two players. Bam and Cam would be absolute. I think Cam want to go back to the FBS level, bro, and see what play on that level, which I respect that, and I think Bam want to do the same.
Yeah.
And again,
I think both of the brothers have the potential.
You cut your losses with love, bro. That's how you do that. It's always, and I'm telling you that you're gonna see them players probably again. If we had an attitude, TD, we'd be mad at it. Look, you saw how many players that left us, bro, that was on that sideline for them games, bro. Tony O'Donnell, Niles Gaddy, it's all love, man. Dudes, graduates, some of them are graduates, some of them we spent a little bit of time there, but again, once a Tiger, always a Tiger, and we're in the business, man, where we understand how this thing go. It's year to year.
I mean, for one thing, one of the biggest things with that too, Ken, is the culture. You ain't gonna find it nowhere else. And so, regardless of what the word is, you can go anywhere you want to go, but you can always find your way back home. So, and most people make it feel. I mean, they feel like this is home because of who we are. Right. And it's like the prodigal son. I mean, you ain't gonna turn them down. I mean, you welcome back in with open arms. Wish you had stayed. Wish you had to play, but I mean, again, good luck to you. In whatever moves that you decide to make. Again, I was sitting here thinking on how many players that has left. Just say the HBCU space, period, that has really gone up and made some noise. I mean, I think there may have been, a few. And I don't know why this young man stands out in my mind. Maybe because I liked his game and how dominant he was when he played. But just quickly, someone that stands out in my mind that I always wonder how that season went. And that was Malachi Bailey when he played down at Alcorn, man. That young man was a force to be reckoned with, on that D line. And I think he entered the portal and looked him up with the Arizona. That the young man, with like 8 tackles per these stats, 8 solo tackles.
That was it.
Huh?
And that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. Played in, played in 12 games, 8 solo tackle, 9 assists, total 17 tackles. When he's the man.
Welcome to the workforce, my boy.
You know what I'm saying? You the man at Alcorn.
Welcome to FedEx, UPS. Hopefully real estate gets you like to do something with your degree, big dog. 8 tackles ain't gonna get you to the next level, bro. And right now we got a lot of players, we'll do whatever best.
Yeah, definitely do what best for you. I mean, I ain't gonna knock, but at the same time, man, we gotta get better, make sure our situation is conducive.
That's why TD. That's why we pushing, bro. That's why we pushing. We going to our supporters and we saying let's go for gold. What we waiting on? So if we gonna turn the roster over every damn year, we might as well have the best players that we can and put that Tiger gear on, right? Make sure we got a red face mask and a red block. That's it.
Last I checked, it was a good job. I mean, what are you talking about?
Wrong with UPS. I'm just saying, UPS. Look. I ain't knocking it. USPS. I ain't knocking the USPS.
UPS, holla at your boy.
That's USPS. That's the mail. That's the United States Postal Service.
Oh my, I'm talking about.
Man, they looking good. A few. Hey, listen, man. Legacy Bowl shot. Congratulations to Reed Pulliam. I know we were waiting on that on the JUCO rule for both of them, but they accepted their invites. It's gonna be fun, man, to see them guys down there, man.
So these guys are gonna be coached by Coach Jackson, huh? Right? Is that way it goes?
It's gonna be a fun time down there, and it's gonna be fun, man.
Go down and mess with them.
I like Coach Jackson. I don't care what y'all say. I like the dude, man, because you know why I like him, TD? Because if that dude was if he was at Jackson State, we would love that dude, bro.
For sure.
We wouldn't have no problem with the stuff that we do. I'm not gonna be no hypocrite and I ain't gonna be fake. If I like it, if my coach did it, I'm gonna like it if somebody else do it. I ain't have to support your coach. I ain't gonna change it and be like, oh, he that because he did it. No. Now you gotta let people. I like that for him, man. I mean, I'm just saying he did something that many people couldn't do. He got us talking about him. The dude made himself a household name in the conference, and he ain't famous.
Right. I mean, I was about to say,
he well known now. So I'm just saying. Again, and now when I say I like the dude, I don't mean it like how y'all think, man. I don't digest that stuff like that. I'm just saying, bro. I like to see coaches take over programs and get their fan base fired up. I ain't got no problem with that because that's what our coach did. You know what I'm saying? We just, it is what it is. Now I don't think there's no other coach in the conference because he came in, he backed it up.
Look, man, Beirut told you where he was gonna hit the ball, and Michael Jordan told you where he was gonna shoot it from. And
you can call him no neck, you can call him shoot.
Your job to stop him.
You can call him
the man called this shot.
You can call whatever you want to call him. I ain't around here singing his praises, but what I am telling you is I give respect where respect is due. I ain't gonna be fake now. I ain't that damn serious. Look, come on, man. I'm a true blue tiger through and through. But one thing I ain't finna do is I'm not delusional. I ain't gonna sit up there and look at greatness and look at somebody do something that's pretty freaking awesome and be like, that ain't great. No, it's great.
I mean,
we'll see you next year.
Right. He was one of the few people folks listening for on the swag call. See, here we go.
I mean, you can call him Buffalo Bill. You call him Buffalo Bill Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Look, call him Coach Jackson.
You can disagree until your head starts spinning, man. I'm not saying anything for agreement. I'm just giving you my perspective, and if y'all don't feel that way, cool. Right. I don't want no damn autograph or no photo. I want to kick his ass. That's what I want. But we lost, so I give respect where respect is due. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you keep it moving. But however you want to call it, you know what I mean? I just said that the Legacy Bowl is gonna be fun to be down there because I'm.
Ken, wasn't there a player, the player at Jackson State within the last 3 to 4 years that won a national championship and still came to play for Jackson State? Wide receiver. What's the kid name came from Alabama?
Oh, Josh Lanier.
Did he win a national championship?
Yeah, he did.
University of Alabama.
Got that right. Man, they look, man. They took a note. You know, these folks take a little. You know, they pinch a little something off. You know, greatness. Look, I call them the one-hit wonders, man. PV ain't nothing but a one-hit wonder, baby. Hey, we'll be back. That trophy. Look, the trophy just went on vacation for a minute. She'll be home next year. Don't worry. But if you really want, look, all you got to do, let's go for gold now. We're trying to be back. Any new recruits? I'm trying to recruit you to sign up to gold.
Wow.
Nah, man, the portal's not open yet officially. The portal don't open till January the 2nd. When the portal open on January the 2nd, then you're gonna start seeing everybody start entering the portal and committing and all that good stuff. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Again, congratulations to Reed. TD. Let's talk about it, man. Celebration Bowl 40-38, 4 overtimes, bro. Hell of a game, man. First of all, let me say this. The Prairie View Falcons, I must say. Prairie View A&M Falcons, the Panther Falcons. 21-0 at halftime, bro. They blew a lead, man. Did you watch the whole game?
Pretty much. Did you just compare them people to Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl?
It had the 21. Wow. Hey, look, man. In the Super Bowl, the Falcons was up. How much were the Falcons up?
I don't remember. It was a lot, though.
I told you. Look. They got their hands around their neck, and they had to use both hands, but they got their hand around. He choked. He choked, man.
So how pivotal was that moment?
That damn reverse
on the trick play.
That verse, man, it killed it. That was the turning point of the game.
That was a momentum changer, huh?
Listen, man. Hey, I gotta post this, dog. Hold on. Hey, man, what a hell of an assist, dog. Oh. I'm gonna post this shit right now, dog. Hold on just a second. Y'all gotta see this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Somebody say, what is he cooking up? There you go, man.
Man, that's crazy.
Let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it, TD. Hey, man, look, I told the folks this morning, man, look, bro, Sunday morning, ain't no need of you getting up talking about Jack State, dog. Jack State lost 2 weeks ago, bro. It ain't gonna help you cope, however you gonna cope. You fumbled the bag. Look, whoever, what the little Eduardo, little Enrique Suave, the little kicker, what was his name?
Oh, yeah, he missed.
TD, that was the ball game right there, man. So many moments to win this game, bro, and they let it slip between their hands. Reminds us of 2022. The Hayden Hagler drop touchdown in his zone. It's so many different opportunities. Listen, bro. 21-0, TD. That trick play that trick play hurt, bro. You fumble the ball. South Carolina State recovers the ball, and let me remove. South Carolina State recovered the ball to the 5-yard line. They score on the very next play, 21-7. They come back, they score again, 21-14. They tie the ball game up, bro.
And and here's the thing. You know what may have been a blessing in disguise? Go hit me with it, Ken. You already know.
Yeah, Atkins went down. I thought if Atkins would have played, they got blew out. He wasn't moving at the speed of the game. That defense is moving too fast for him. Man, it was just something about Stubblefield was the perfect thing that transpired.
But wasn't he already on the team? Didn't he play like last year, the last 5 years?
Yeah, he played in the Celebration Bowl against us. He threw that interception to Petty right before the half.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, I thought it sounded like he's been around for a minute. Maybe I'm just thinking about the Fields kid that they had in 21. I know they had quarterback Fields, but it seems like Stubblefield been on the team. I know the last I know
years. This might be his third year with them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The young man can't now even with that being said, Ken, I still don't think he the MVP. Although he did come in and do his thing. I think that,
man. Number 5 was the MVP of that game, bro.
Number 5 was the MVP of that game.
I think they got that completely wrong. Smith was
number 5
the MVP of that game, bro.
Yep.
He look, man. I don't. If I'm Stubblefield should have gave that damn award to Smith.
And I'm gonna tell you, if I was a gambling man, I'd be out with my hands out, pole mouthing right now because, bro, I'd bet the house on it. That receiver would have got that MVP. I mean,
man, he was everything for them, bro. Let's look at the stats, TD. Let's look at the stats real quick because I ain't putting no stats up here for no game that ain't Jack Stable. We're gonna talk about it because it is a Celebration Bowl. When you go back and look at the game, man, Jordan Smith, that man, 5 receptions. Wait a minute. Oh, he had 5 rushes for 28 yards, 1 touchdown. He had 9 receptions, 152 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. The man had 3 touchdowns, bro.
Right.
He had 2. What we doing? What we doing, Celebration Bowl? How you gonna take that young brother moment away from him, man?
Yeah, man. I was like, man, y'all doing what?
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I mean, Stubblefield had 3 touchdowns as well. I mean, he carried in for one. He had 11. He had 11 carries.
I guess he come off the bench, but still.
Nah, bro. Jordan Smith was that dude, bro. But nah, man. I saw
and he carries somebody off the field.
Prairie View DB coach. I know he was talking that talk. He was talking that talk like that. I said, man, you talking about JSU, man. You let this man done went to the league off your position room, dog. They couldn't do nothing with him. But no, man, listen, we say this too, man. Cam Peters had a really good game. Thought he played a really solid game. It was a good game. I mean, when you really get down to it, you get into overtime.
But I'm gonna tell you, I will say this before I even speak on that Cam. Well, I guess since you brought up the Cam Peters, that last play, I said, I mean, anybody in the building should have known Cam was gonna carry that ball.
That was a horrible play call, TD.
I said Cam is going to carry this ball.
They should have had some type of a tight end pass because where you draw the defense in and you throw it in.
The pop pass.
Yeah, that was a horrible play call, bro.
And I thought that I was like, man,
listen, that was that. He wasn't even dog. He was 3 yards from the end zone. That's how bad it was, bro. I was just like, holy smoke. Now let's talk about it, bro. Was that a touchdown?
Well, it depends on what angle you're looking at. That 2-point conversion. First of all, shout out to whatever, I think number 23 for Prairie View. What a heck of a play. The young man covered ground, and the fact that he was able to make that play controversial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to give him mad prop for his hustle. And for the effort that he put, this man put his body on the line and he laid out. That is the way that you play that game. Now, if he had to lay out like that, if he had stood up and got controlled, he could have pushed him and it wouldn't even been questionable. He just wanted to make sure that dude didn't get in. So he laid his body out, put it on the line to keep that dude from getting in the end zone.
So explain this to me, bro. The infinite plane.
So what it was, the guy
even on the outside of the pylon, it's still infinite.
The guy body never. He didn't touch.
He wasn't out of bounds yet. He wasn't out of bounds yet.
So, again, depending on what angle you look at,
so the goal line extends to infinity. I thought the goal line was inside the pylon.
It is inside the pylon. Now, what he did do, it appeared that the ball touched the top of the pylon. It crossed to touch the top of the pylon on one angle. And on the other, some angles, you got that at all. But
so this is I promise y'all, I'm not gonna even pretend like I didn't know that was the rule. I thought that it was even the dude on the TD said it. It was like that it has to break the plane inside the pylon. That's what he said even on TV. You know what I'm saying? But he said the plane is around the world. So basically,
I no.
I don't.
That no, man. No.
I just can't. I know Coach Simmons explained it. He was like, it was now. I think the ball did the tip of the football.
Wait, hold up, King. Is that gentleman saying that even though you out of bounds, as long as
no, he wasn't out of bounds when he.
No, I'm talking about when I say out of bounds, I mean his body in the ball. You know what I'm saying? As long as he was in the air, he don't have to cross on the inside of the pylon. Is that what he referring to saying?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. It extends through infinity. Like it's all the way. Like I said, man, I just the ball it didn't touch the pylon. Or goes into the end zone, then the goal line extends. He wasn't out of bounds physically. No part of his body was out of bounds when he extended the ball out. So
no. It wasn't. His whole body hit the ground at the same time. So I see.
I tell y'all something. I am not gonna sit up here and pretend like all my life. I've always thought that when they crossed the ball, it had to be
inside the pylon,
or at least across the pylon, like over the pylon. And with that, I think the tip of the football caught like the corner,
the top of the yeah.
Now, if you said the end zone extends to the outside of the pylon, like right on the outside of the pylon, then cool. But I never thought that the pylon is here and then you got this infinity line that goes beyond the outside of the pylon. That's what threw me out. Travis explained it. I still don't think back to Reggie.
I'm not arguing with you. I don't know. I mean,
no. He was talking about his body being outside of the out of bounds line. Not that he had stepped out of bounds yet. He wasn't saying that he was physically out of bounds yet. He was saying that, and that's what I was just saying. What I went by was what the dude on TV was saying. I was like, if he's saying that this is the rule, I was like, damn.
So his left hand was inside of the pylon, but it didn't have the ball. The ball was in his right hand, and yes, his body was still in the air.
So, okay, Travis was there.
Yeah, that's what I said. Remember I said that one angle.
This is what I learned on Saturday. Because I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like I knew that was the case. I always thought that the ball had to cross inside the plane. I didn't know that the ball could cross outside the plane, even though using back. I didn't know that. I didn't. I learned something.
I didn't know that. What they tried?
Yeah. So okay. So this is what threw me off, them boys. I'm listening to the dude on TV, and I'm like, wait a minute. I said, well, if what he's saying is right, and Jay, like my lying eyes is saying it's out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I mean, listen. Let me say this.
It did though.
We established that they blew the game for sure. It's definitely a dialogue because we learned something from this moment. Oh wow. I take it. I just shout out to the referees for actually implementing the rule correctly, because I can assure you that there was a swag. TD, no touchdown. They're gonna run it. They're gonna run out the field. The pylon is out of bounds. That's no. Is the pylon out of bounds? The pylon is on the corner of the end zone.
Hey man, this right here is getting.
Hey, I'm blown too, man. I'm sorry. I looked at the rule online. I read Coach Simmons. I read what Travis texted me. I was like, bro, I'm thrown off, bro. Because I always thought it was one way. Now I don't mind letting it go, but yeah, PB field goal kick. Sunbelt Revs did a good job. Yes, the Sunbelt Revs was pretty solid in that game. I thought they did a really good job. That's how you need to be. You watch the players. Nobody was watching that game thinking about the referees. It was just a football game. That's how it should be. The referees should never be talked about or thought about in the game. Just call the game, bro. They said the swag refs might owe us some points then. What do you mean by that? What happened? Was there a call, TD, that meant that we was out? Oh, anyway, y'all going back into stuff that don't even matter. Right. The pylon extends itself. All right, let me see what Travis just put in there. The pylon itself extends the goal line, meaning if a player possessing the ball touches the pylon of the ball, it's a touchdown because the ball broke the plane of the extended goal line. But what happens, Travis, if they don't touch the pylon and they put the ball is on the outside of the pylon? It's still, they said that
that's a point that some people are trying to make.
The goal line it extends to infinity, bro. I didn't know that. Dang.
So Ken. Okay. All right.
He said, "No, you don't have to do it on TV. Calls most of yeah. See that you know what, Quinn? Appreciate you, bro, because that's what threw me off, man. I'm telling you, that dude threw everybody off, bro. He was like the rules expert, and like whatever. They called on him. Well, he was the other announcer of the game, and he explained the rule. And man, it had me all cross-eyed crooked, man.
Now going back to the first thing that Travis said, I did see that angle where it looked like the ball touched across the top of the ball.
To the corner. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I did see that. He was in the air.
Let me make no mistake about it, TD. I wasn't rooting for nobody, but I was actually happy that they got the damn call. I was happy that they said touchdown.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, stop these Negroes and let's see what they do. And they stopped. I was like, damn. Now let's see what you go say. I didn't give a damn South Carolina State won or didn't win. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Right.
We beat them.
I just enjoyed the game, man. It was a good game.
A hell of a game, bro. I had no emotions. I was just watching it, bro. I just couldn't listen to Tiffany and Jay. But when I saw that play, I turned the volume up so I could hear what they were saying. Because I was like, ooh, it's like it's under review. I said, let me turn the volume up because I need to hear this. And that's when yeah, bro. It was a damn good game, bro. Hell of a national championship game. 4 overtimes, bro. And I'm saying to myself, damn, Prairie View finna win the national championship. And the dude missed. I said, he missed the field goal. He missed the field goal.
Yeah. But you know what? Both of them had pretty good field goals kicker, though. I mean, but if you had to take one for South Carolina, hey, first of all, they had to do a 48-yard extra point.
Yeah, bro. Like
and he nailed it.
Nailed that mother right down the middle. Down the three-pointer. That three-pointer to tie the game up, bro.
I was like, boy, you just got yourself a look. I mean, because right before it had another 5 yards on it.
No. What makes it worse, they called a timeout, bro. That man had Ken. I ain't throw. Look, I wasn't throwing no trash up. I stand on what I said. SWAC referees suck ass. I mean that. I thought about it like that ain't no touchdown. If that's what he's saying, I was like, we got burned all damn weekend. I mean, all season long, we got burned by the shitty referees. That sucks that they went. if you lose a natty because the refs got it wrong, but when I came back and said, okay, after further review, they got it right, but the refs and the SWAC still suck. And I stand by that. Now, what was I finna say? What were we just talking about prior to that? It was something else we were talking about. What were we just talking about, man? I just lost my whole
You talking about the field goal kicker.
I don't know. It'll come back to me, I guess.
Hey, man. Hey, I will say this, man.
I promise you that, no, they don't want to pull up to my house, man. That ain't gonna be good.
Hey, wasn't that number 5? Wasn't that Smith that carried the play off the field?
Yeah, that was him.
They get that dude that MVP, man.
Man, they took that man award from it. It should have been Cole or something, bro.
No,
it should have just been outright MVP, dog. I got you. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you. On
that. You know what? Name another receiver on that team right now. Right. Because I said, do they have anybody else?
Hey, no, I didn't. But I did see this, TD. I did see this. Hold on. She has some words to say. Did you see the press conference? He called out the media. He talked about the media. They rarely had questions for him. They always they relegate all their questions to the 2 NFL guys. He said, "I got receipts." You get 1 or 2 questions, and he talked about HBCU coaches, man, and coach. They get it out the mud, man. That coach. You know what I'm saying?
He said HBCU coach get it out the mud.
Yeah, he was just talking about the other coaches. But you got Mike Vick and Deshaun Jackson walked up in there, and everybody act like they the only 2 coaches that was on the call. They ain't really had nothing for him. He said Dr. Cavill would always ask good questions. That's his guy,
Oh, you talking about? Oh, okay. So
on the media coaches call.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, what a way to go out, bro. The man got 2 natties. Wow, that's dope. Congrats to him. He should have got that MVP though, bro.
Oh man, that was dope. Yeah, he should have got the MVP, man.
Should have got that MVP, man. Should have got that thing. But listen, man, congratulations to South Carolina State, man. They won the natty. We'll see y'all next year. We sure will. Hey, man, listen, where do we go from here, though, TD, to get ready to – hey, listen, if you guys haven't watched this, man, please do yourself a favor, man. Go watch this. Decor Receipt. It's 15 minutes long. Very well said. We're not going to try to break that down tonight. It might be something we'll touch on Wednesday. We're right at the end of tonight's show.
Yeah, because I got to go watch it.
Yeah, 15 minutes, bro. Real good stuff, man. I say everybody should watch it. Coaches, fans, everybody, man. Go watch that. Corey put his foot in this, so just like per usual. We're going to break it down on Wednesday. I don't know if the Lakers play or not. I love to have Corey C pop up on the screen and really just kind of talk about it, man, this week is a recap. Listen, where we at right now, man, is recruiting. We're recruiting the room, the players that's in the house, and you're recruiting the players to come into the house, right? Spring football, start, in a few weeks, probably a month or so, and we'll be back at it again, man. I know a lot of the players have gone home for the year. Listen, man, that's where we at right now, man. That's where we at. Decor C is thought provoking. Absolutely, man. He got something cooking right now, man.
He's a journalist.
Yes, sir. That's what he do. Real life. But nah, man. Don't forget, he wrote a book also, man. Life is simple. We just make it hard.
Just make it hard.
That's right. So, man, shout out to D. But man, I did want to touch on some of it, man, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. How are the basketball teams doing? Yeah. SWAC players. It's the bloodbath part of the season, man. So we it's only 2 games. All right, D-Court. See, as long as the Lakers ain't playing, he might pull up on us, man. So we'll save it for Wednesday. We ain't got to be in no hurry to rush. It ain't much happening right now as we get ready to wind down. And head into the holiday season. But man, listen, bro. This was the culmination of the HBCU football season, TD. South Carolina State walks away with the national championship. And they, from what I saw, TD, I think South Carolina State is supposed to host Alabama State next year, bro, if I'm not mistaken, in South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think they did. They were talking about a sign up, because I think Coach Jackson was saying some people wouldn't play them or something. He was saying, but I think South Carolina said they would. South Carolina State.
I know we go back to the I think we are MEAC SWAC Challenge, Jack State, Norfolk State, 2028. But
I mean, hey, last thing I would say on this, and before we close out, Ken, I would say this. There were some athletes on that field on Saturday. There was some athletes on that field that could play on the next level. Don't overlook us. Don't overlook us. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to HBCUs and FCS players, and overlook us. There was some talent out there on that field, man. And it's some already playing in the NFL right now.
It was a really good game, bro. It really
was. That tight end right there.
Tight end, yep, number 5. He was solid, bro. Offensive lineman. They got some good players on that team, bro.
I mean, and then even if you don't take Cam Peters for a quarterback, man. I mean, I don't know if he got another year or not. Even you don't take him for a quarterback, man. He probably make a good tight end.
Damn, I didn't think about that. It's a good point.
Cam Peters is a big boy, man.
He is a big boy. 6'4", 6'5".
That can run, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you got some good scouts out there that really want to be fair about the game. There you are right there, man. And let's be real, South Carolina State put some players in the league. They have.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you guys do know that so he was the tight ends coach at Florida, I think, Larry Scott, before he took the Howard job. So Howard losing their head coach. Matter of fact, Howard was actually leading in HBCU recruiting, T. I wonder how much that affects the recruiting. Could you imagine Howard going the famous route, going the former NFL player route? It's a Jordan Brand school. They got money.
Ken, to be honest with you, man, that avenue is getting really watered down right now.
It is.
To be honest with you. I mean, that was the last of the Mohicans probably this year when they hired that, man. So,
hey man, listen, Cam Peters had a hell of a first half, bro. That man was he had 400 some passing yards, bro. He had a great game, bro. But you guys figured him out, man, and made the adjustments, which was wise on you guys' part. 24 for 36, 412 TD, 4 touchdowns. And the man had 5 touchdowns. He had all their touchdowns, bro. 9 carries, 35 yards, 1 touchdown. Holy smokes. Yeah,
shout out South Carolina defense now. They woke up. I mean, and they coaches. I mean, the coaching staff, you want to talk about making an adjustment. You saw the adjustments. Right now.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. That momentum looked very 2021-ish.
It did.
Remember when South Carolina State swung the damn momentum against us and we couldn't recover to save our damn neck. Now, only difference, brother drum major is is that we was up, I think 10-0, if I ain't mistaken. Maybe it was 7-3 or something. I can't remember. The lead wasn't that big. I just know we lost 31-10 if my memory serves me correctly.
Hey, that was a couple calls, you know what I'm saying, that really swayed that game. I can't remember the second one, but the one that stands out to me, we went for it on 4th down. We was on like our own 30, 35, 40-yard line, and we ran Shador instead of giving it to like Warren Newman or somebody.
Yeah, bro.
Like, well, and we went up 14 at that point.
They put on a special teams clinic. It was a good. Yeah, they just the fake punt was in North Carolina. Was the fake punt South Carolina State too?
No, that was North Carolina Central.
Carolina Central.
And that was a heck of a game. They're probably the best celebration that I watched.
That game was tough, bro.
That game was electrifying, man. You talking about Travis Hunter and Shador being who they were?
Shador put the ball on the head, man.
Along with Kevin Cole.
If Hayden catches that ball, bro, we go into overtime again. Who knows what happens, bro, after that. So I think it was meant for Coach Taylor to have. Hell, if Coach Prime would have won one of them games, hell, he would have been in Atlanta, would have put the red coat on too, possibly, you know. So he'd have been in that group, but it wasn't meant to be. Not saying that they wouldn't have enjoyed him being there. Shout out to Coach Willie Simmons for still coming, even though he.
That's right.
He stayed true to the roots and what's important to that game, man. And I love that, bro. I love that. I absolutely love
man, you can tell Coach Simmons you come off as a real dude, even when we saw him in Miami, man. Y'all boys have a nice trip now.
I sure did. It was almost like the proverbial butt tap. All right, baby. Take care now.
Yeah.
For real,
and I was saying that he said in that prayer conference, he said, look, I want to know that fella at Jackson State. They always say JSU by 40.
That's when he beat us, yep.
Yeah, never, not F-O-R-T-Y. F-A-W-T-Y by 40. And I don't know who that guy is, man.
When I got to the hotel, TD, him and they had their red jackets on. They had recently just got out of that event. It was Coach Simmons and Coach Oliver. I said, man, they letting FIU coaches, man, get over here. He said, man, hey, what's up, man? Gave me dap and stuff, man, but it was cool, man.
Good dog. But then, yep, it was good, man. Good game. You know what I'm saying? Again, NFL scout, don't look over. No, don't look over these players, man. There's some ballers out there now.
Definitely some ballers. Listen.
Got some ballers.
Hey, Tiger Nation, we got 640 of y'all looking at us, man. If you're true blue Tigers and you hadn't signed up, look, man, we could definitely make some shake. Matter of fact, that's the wrong number, TD. Actually, it's 685. So listen, get signed up, click the link. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. And if you're not already, like the stream and man, keep supporting, man. That's how we're gonna get to where we are, man. We appreciate y'all for pulling up tonight. Great dialogue. We'll invite you guys to come up on Wednesday, man, and let's talk it up. That'll be our last show of the week. Again, we won't do a Friday or a Saturday. We're gonna scale it back to 2 shows for the rest of the year. And then we'll get back to our regular schedule here top of next year, man. So yeah, man. Come on up, bro. Y'all come on up, give your final, your end of the year thoughts. But no, man, where we go from here, TD, is exactly what D. Corsi put on that article, man. It's spot on, you know what I'm saying? From dominance, defeat to destiny. Jack State's blueprint back to supremacy. And it's a lot of different little nuggets in there. So we will break that down on Wednesday. Have Brother C. Lee pop up on us, give us a little bit of his time and touch on what they want to touch on. And we'll have some of our fans come up and talk. I know TD going to be over there heckling Joseph on Wednesday. So, man, all the best to you, brother. You go break a leg. You know what I'm saying, in the play. Don't do that literally. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Got to see you, bro. You going to have a beard and stuff on? You got that long beard on now with a robe?
No, man, not now. You know, I got to practice tomorrow. We're going to have everything just figured out tomorrow. It's going to be really good. It'll be a little more modern day. It's going to be somewhat of a
bro, I know you're going to be funny.
It's gonna be good, bro. It's gonna be good.
Anybody
in the area, talk about Greater Pearl Grove on Saturday, man, at 7:00. You know, we're having our Christmas plays, man. It's not gonna be very long. Gonna be some great singing and put on the play, and then we're gonna be up out of there. Gonna take the place to Bible study.
Okay, man. Nice little switch up, man. That's what's up, bro. Hey, listen, before we get up out of here, man, make sure you guys click on that link and go to social, grab your tickets, man. Grab your tables for the fundraiser, January 17th, man. We're going to be in Vicksburg. Big time event, big time fundraiser. And grab your tickets.
Is that Greater Pearl Grove done? 1640 West Carolina Road.
They're going to probably, man, they hired LaShawn McCoy. That'd be Lee Shady where he at, man. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man, as always. Appreciate the support. D.I. love.
Go Tigers.
All right, peace out, everybody.
Hello, I'm Kevin Dent, Jackson State University, safety, Canton, Ohio. Today I'm being inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame. I want to give a shout out to KC1400 Media Group for giving me this platform to introduce me to this stage. I like to thank them, thank Jackson State and Jackson State family. Go Tigers.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
Hey, this True Thompson. True, you got to get a word for Tiger Nation, man. I love y'all. Tiger Nation. Do y'all love? Go Tigers, baby. Appreciate you.